Welcome live, everyone, to this YouTube broadcast of the CSKL at Watkins Glen. We're both live on YouTube and the CSKLN. Let's head trackside for the ceremonies. Race fans, if you're able to, please now rise and now remove your hats. As now here today for the playing of the Canadian National Anthem. Please remain standing for the playing of your national anthem. These drivers race on a very chaotic Monza road course circuit and a chaotic chaotic Sonoma. And now let's see where your favorite drivers are starting. It's Jonathan Stevenson and Raymond Cardell, and then Riley Todd, Cam Arnett, and then we get to Braden Mills and Landon Clements, and then Cameron Young and Levi Dorn, and then we get to Errol Todd and Allie Boggs, Drew Picard and Hogan Denny follows, and then we get to Matthew Mason and Cameron Evans, and then we get to Nolan Vernango, Nathan Haloka, then Caden Romine, Jack Moon, Leo Haube, and Bryce Pax, and then we get to Madison Bowling, Caitlin Healy. She is the queen of Watkins Glen. She's so good here. And then Drew Boggs, Mason Anderson, Grant Irwin, Ella Gooden, Griffin Knoll, Ava Mays, Garrett Irwin, Kinsey Arnett, and Riley Scott. That is your starting lineup. Now here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the crowd is on their feet. You guys should be on your feet. As the green flag is in the air, we're underway at the Glen. Carville and Stevenson lead them down, and it's already 3 wide behind them. 4 wide, and here comes Cam Arnett to the inside of the 3. Look at Clements as well. 3 wide for the lead. Stevenson way up top. 3 wide. Avery Road deep. It's 3 wide. Arnett slides, and Coverdale will clear for the lead. Contact made. As Stevenson will clear for second. And here comes Briley Todd. Briley Todd looking for second. She hits the bumper of the 11. She moves the 11 out of the way. Todd to second. Move Briley to second place at the Glen. Wow, what a start for Briley Todd. But Raymond Carbondale, he is so good here. You see that 63 up front, and guys, look at this 38 right on the rear end of the 63. She's tracking him down. But on the front straightaway, Carbondale leads lap 1 at Watkins Glen. Here comes Briley Todd again. And great run by Briley coming up to the S's. We usually see chaos at the Glen. And are we going to see it? And are we going to see chaos today? If lap 1 was any indication, then yes, we will see chaos. Briley Todd to the inside, and it's side by side for the lead. Briley Todd, Carbondale, door to door. Carbondale will clear Briley Todd around the outside, entering the carousel again. They went through the back straightaway bus stop. Nice and clean as Garrett Irwin runs in last right now. Here we go. How about Raymond Carbondale leading at the Glen? This is going to be such a great race indeed. Carbondale there leading. Here comes Todd to the inside. She couldn't make it happen. Briley Todd still leading at the Glen. Still in second at the Glen. Fastest lap. I think Carbondale has the fastest lap, and here comes Todd to the inside to the bus stop. And it's still side by side, but Todd trying to clear. Side by side through to the carousel. New leader, it's Briley Todd. Briley Todd and Nick Green Racing showed up with some speed today. Fastest car on the racetrack right now. I can't really see who's the fastest car, but I think it is Carbondale who does have the fastest car. Look at the 38 leading her first lap, I think, of all year. And here comes the 63 down to the inside. Once again, great run by Carbondale. He got to the back of the 38. Can Raymond Carbondale win here at the Glen? Oh, he slides in the S's. And he's still there, but side by side now with Stevenson. Door to door, here comes Jonathan. Jonathan Stevenson there. Now, he blocks the 63 as Stevenson will take second away. Now Stevenson tries to take the lead. He can't though. Briley Todd continues to lead here at the Glen. And Stevenson take the lead. He comes to lap 5, low 25. Briley Todd leads at the Glen. Lap 5 is on the board now. And we are seeing a great race right now. Fastest lap It's Bradley Todd who has the fastest car on the fastest car on the racetrack right now is Matthew Mason. Matthew Mason started 11th, and he's in 23rd, and he has the fastest car on the track right now, side by side down the back straightaway for the lead. Here comes Stevenson, and there's no contact, and the pole sitter's up front at the Glen. Jonathan Stevenson showed his road course strength at the Monza road course in the Sprite Grand Prix, and here he is at the Cheeze at 25 at the Glen. He's back up front on a road course. Jonathan Stevenson doing really good now, trying to join Riley Scott as a two-time winner this season. Stevenson leads his first lap of the day. 20 laps to go at the Glen. Here comes the 38. Down to the inside. Trying to make the run happen. Now back up the S's. Here comes Briley Todd now. What kind of run will she get? She gets a fantastic run. She's right there. Following right behind the 11. Now she heads down to the inside. Now comes to the bus stop. Here comes Coverdale. Todd will quickly clear. And Coverdale, he will take second back away. Stevenson was just in the lead just a few seconds ago. Fastest sector 1 right now is Landon Clements, and he's having some speed here once again. Riley Todd continues to lead out of turn 7. 19 laps to go for Riley Todd and Nick Green Racing. It's like I said, Nick Green Racing has brought some speed because Tammy Arnett is in 4th. And another Nick Green Racing car, Braden Mills, in 7th. And then 8th is Errol Todd. Now, great run by Coverdale. Oh, he gets sideways, and he cannot go down to the inside. And now he does now. Contact made. Todd loses the lead, and she's going to lose second to Stevenson here. Contact made between Coverdale since Riley Todd back to 3rd and maybe 4th. Here comes her teammate Tammy Arnett. Arnett, though, cannot take 3rd. Coverdale back up front at the Glen. Live on both YouTube and the CSKLN, Raymond Coverdale leads. Can Coverdale win this? Look at the 11. Trying to take the lead this lap. Commentating break now on YouTube. Cardell gets dumped by Riley Todd. Oh my goodness. Arnett there, we're back live on YouTube. Jonathan Stevenson there in the lead. And there is the 3 as well. Arnett looking to take the lead. Nick Green Racing is, like I said before, they have speed this afternoon. Contact made. Stevenson and Arnett. Arnett trying to retake the lead, but she can't. Riley Todd trying to retake second, but she can't either. Now, when Stevenson crosses the line, it will be 10 laps to go at the Glen. Jonathan Stevenson looking for win number 2 in just 3 weeks. He won 2 weeks ago. And now 2 weeks later at the Glen, he finds himself leading with 10 laps to go. 10 to go at the Glen. Hang on. Allie Boggs running really good right now. Inside the top 15 in front of Raymond Carbondale, who got dumped by Briley Todd. Boggs in 14th. Here comes the 11. Continuing to lead, but down the back straightaway. Look at the 3 to the inside. Oh, Arnett into the wall. That slows her down. And Stevenson continuing to lead at the Glen. Can Cami Arnett win at the Glen? She's in second. Here comes the number 3, right behind him. But Stevenson, out of the final corner, 9 laps of racing left at the Glen. Great racing. Here comes Arnett to the inside once again, closes it back in. Kenzie Arnett was up front until she made a mistake with the final few laps last week. 2 weeks ago at the Monza Monza Road Course. Now once again, it's another Stevenson and Arnett battle. Arnett to the inside. They make contact. And Stevenson keeps the lead here at the Glen. Jonathan Stevenson said that people have told him that his win at Monza was a fluke. And he's proving to everybody that win at the Monza Road Course was not a fluke. And now, 8 laps of racing left at the Glen for Jonathan Stevenson. We usually see at least one car get dumped every race, and it usually is Raymond Carbondale. Raymond Carbondale usually is running up front, and then something happens to him, like a mistake, and he gets dumped by Riley Todd. And here comes a 3 to the outside. Arnett to the outside, back down to the inside. Side by side, again they make contact more and more. They were beating and banging, and Stevenson still keeps the lead. You can tell on YouTube, and you can hear it on here, but Jonathan Stevenson is really trying to win in front of the sold-out New York crowd. Next week, hang on, let's check the schedule for next week. The next race that these drivers will be racing in, hang on a second. I think it will be, I know it will be a good race, but I think it will be a good race. Next week, they go to Monaco. We could see some rain racing. I don't know. And then we get back to Daytona. Monaco next week, F1 track. Raymond Carbondale still running inside the top 15. And now, Cami Arnett continues to lead. Now, come to 6 laps to go. We are getting closer and closer to the 24 hours of Daytona. Jonathan Stevenson runs in second. Here he goes to the inside, trying to take the lead at the Glen. Arnett, though, in the 3. After a crazy day on lap 11, Raymond Cardell gets dumped by Briley Todd. Now Stevenson going through the S's. Great run by the 11 of Stevenson. Back to the outside, now to the inside. He wins win number 2. And then when they cross the line again, it will be 5 laps to go. And now, can he clear? Yes, he can. Back up front goes Stevenson. Jonathan Stevenson proven to us that he is a championship favorite, trying to join Riley Scott as a 2-time winner this season. And this would be really huge. He won 2 weeks ago at the Monza Road Course for his first career victory. And now 2 weeks later, Jonathan Stevenson out of the final corner. 5 laps of racing left at the Glen. It's Stevenson and Arnett 1 and 2. Arnett to the inside. Great run by Arnett. She couldn't get to the quarter panel though. Back up the hill, back up the S's. Look at Briley Todd there in 3rd. She's trying to win. Can Jonathan Stevenson hold off 2 very fast two very fast Thunder Motorsports cars? Here comes Arnett. Back up front goes Arnett, but here comes Stevenson. Stevenson still running the outside. Great run by Jonathan. He runs the outside. That will probably lose him some ground. No, it's not. And he's looking for the crossover. Stevenson now under pressure. Here comes Briley Todd. And Todd will take second away. I think Stevenson just lost himself the race. And now it's a battle between the teammates for Thunder Motorsports. And Jonathan Stevenson knows this. He said it right when he got passed by the 38. Dang, the Thunder Motorsports cars are fast. Thunder Motorsports, maybe the best team right now. I mean, they are showing their speed. Can they get win number 1 of the year? Look at Briley Todd, contact made. She almost goes around. Todd almost goes around. Briley Todd almost went around there. Look at the 3, continuing to lead. Only a few teams have won. Thunder Motorsports have not won, and they have Cammy Arnett, Errol Todd, Layla Whitaker, Braden Mills, Grady Broughton, Briley Todd, and Caden Romine on their team. I mean, Thunder Motorsports is stacked this year. Here comes Stevenson once again. Stevenson right on the rear end of the 3. Oh, and Braden Mills gets turned. Mills gets turned on the bus stop. And the Nick Green Racing driver is outside the top 10. I mean, Thunder Motorsports. Man, oh man. Arnett looking to win this, but Briley Todd, who was leading earlier in the race, is back up front. I mean, Thunder Motorsports has been the best team all race long, with Briley Todd dominating earlier. And then dumping Raymond Carbondale, that moves Arnett into position. Now with 2 laps to go, Arnett has a chance to maybe pull off a surprise victory. I mean, Cammy Arnett was not the threat to win this. I mean, Carbondale and Briley Todd were the threats. Arnett, oh, she gets sideways. Really sideways, Arnett goes. Contact made between the teammates. A contact made between Stevenson and Arnett. Stevenson trying his really best to win this. Now, coming back around to take the white flag here at the Glen. Briley Todd up front. Can she hang on? Riley Scott and Team Penske. 2 wins this year. And now, we know for sure we will see a Thunder Motorsports driver in victory lane today. But will it be Todd or Arnett? It's side by side down turn 1. Arnett with a great run. Actually, maybe Stevenson can make a run for it. Here it comes. He wants second. Up the S's. Side by side. Great racing up front. Here comes Stevenson. He wants second and maybe the lead of this lap. Here comes Dorn. Dorn gets up against the wall. Here comes the 38. It's contact made. She can't get there. Todd can't take the lead after a wild last lap. And now the fans are on their feet. This is her first and last season, maybe, for Thunder Motorsports. Driving the number 3 that Nick Green and Matthew O'Donnell made famous. The 3 is going back to victory lane, but this time it's a new driver. Out the final corner, Cammy Arnett wins at the Glen. Thunder Motorsports goes to victory lane at the Glen in a thrilling race. In a thrilling finish. I mean, Stevenson has a chance. A lot of drivers had a chance there. And Thunder Motorsports, dude, top 10 for Arnett, Todd, both Todds. Dude, that's something. To the YouTube side, thanks for watching the Cheeze 25